Yo, welcome everybody to a new video from Elite Boxing News, and today we are going to talk about my 2021 boxing wish list. And if I can start by saying I'm trying to grow the subscribers on the channel, guys, so if you could subscribe, that'd be great. It's free, doesn't cost anything. And without further ado, let's get into the video. The first fight at number 5, we are going to talk about Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. Now, this fight is hopefully going to happen this year. The likelihood Ryan Garcia will either face Devin Haney or Deontay Davis will fight Devin Haney also. But if them fights don't happen, there's a likelihood these two could come together and they could fight for major honours this year. And they're both lightning quick. Tank Davis is a lot harder to be hit, and as we saw, Ryan Garcia does have some frailties now because Luke Campbell did knock him down. So, but he's shown a champion's mentality to come back and stop Luke Campbell. But all in all, great fight. We've got to see it, hopefully. Moving on to number 4 is Amir Khan versus Callum. Finally, this looks like it's on the cards. And even though it's on the cards, it's far too many years too late. That's why it's down at number 4 on my list. But we've got both fighters who have now lost several times. They've got no undefeated record to cope. Amir Khan's recently come out and said this is the fight he wants. So hopefully, Brooke, Khan, we can get it on and we can see who is actually going to win finally. And we will move on to number 3. Now this fight, Deontay Wilder versus Dillon White. Now currently, we don't know where both fighters stand. Deontay Wilder is still thinking he's going to fight Tyson Fury for the 3rd time. And Dillon White has still got a rematch against Alexander Povetkin. But my God, let's just scrap the bullshit. If they can't fight, get these two in the ring. Let's finally see where all the mouth was. Dillon White's called out Deontay Wilder for years, and now suddenly, because the Tyson Fury fight isn't on the card, Deontay Wilder has bit back, saying that he will knock him out. He's highly likely that he could face Dillon White this year. Who knows? Now, moving on to number 2, we have got 2 of the highest talented boxers currently in the world. We've got Canelo Alvarez, who's just coming off his win against Callum last December, and we've got Billy Joe Saunders, who is now a 2-weight world champion. Billy Joe Saunders currently undefeated, and no one's beaten him yet, but he has missed out on the big opportunities. He's missed the Canelo fights. He's missed the Golovkin fights, the Andrade fight he was meant to have, and remarkably, everyone's still questioning him at elite level because he hasn't fought that elite level fighter. But hopefully this year, it's either going to be Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G as a 3rd fight. You've also got Jamal Charlo in the way, who's suddenly come out of nowhere as a fighter that could possibly face Canelo Alvarez. But I think Billy Joe Alvarez, the end of this year, will be a cracking fight, and I would tip Billy Joe Saunders to win. Moving on to number 1. Of course, it's everyone's number 1. It's Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua to become the undisputed king of the division, heavyweight champion. All the bouts, the Ring magazine, all of them could be on the line for the biggest fight in boxing heavyweight history. This fight has to be made. Doesn't matter where it is, UK, Singapore, China, Arab Emirates, Dubai, America. This fight must be done, and it looks ever closer. But that's my number 1. And comment, leave a comment below if there's anyone else you'd rather see people fight. And if not, leave a comment to say what order you'd have this in, or if there's a different fight you prefer. Peace out, guys.